Hello and welcome to this video. Nick Kiokides here from NK Courses. In this lesson, we're going to go through how to create a system to get consistent freelance clients. You'll also learn how your clients pick you for the job. So no more wondering when the next job will come in and no more living paycheck to paycheck. Listen closely and follow the steps in this lesson if you want to become a thriving freelancer. One of the biggest pieces of advice I would have given my younger self would have been to form a strategy around how to bring in work. And it's taken years to create this system that works for me with very minimal effort. And I'm now here to share this with you. This is what I call the client funnel. This is a simple process of how you as the freelancer can get work from any prospective client. Every project you'll ever work on will have come from one of these methods. Some work better than others depending on the types of projects you want to work on and the clients that you want to attract. This is why it's incredibly important to create a system that works for you so that you can focus all of your efforts into these funnels that are getting you the most results. There are two types of ways that you'll first have contact with a client, which are either inbound or outbound. Inbound are connections that come to you. It's when you're approached by the client, they may have seen your work online and they want to take you on. Outbound is anytime you approach a client. For example, you see their website and you reach out to them. The key to having an abundance of projects and clients to choose from is to have multiple streams that feed into this funnel for clients to find you and for you to find them. Let's jump into how this funnel works. Looking at this mind map, we have inbound and outbound at the core of this funnel. Starting with inbound. Ask yourself, where can your clients currently find you? Where do you hang out? And how can you increase the chances of clients discovering you? Here are some various ways you can increase your visibility. Online job boards. Create a profile on a jobs board site like Mandy.com or productionbase.com and add links to your work. Clients will be able to book you in directly for these jobs and your profile will also appear in Google searches too. Talent agent. Most freelancers aren't aware that you can actually have a talent agent represent you, which is something similar to what actors have when they're looking for their next gig. You can also have a team of agents do all the legwork to bring in your ideal client whilst they deal with the contracts, terms and conditions, invoicing and payment. So you can sit back and say yes or no to each gig. Talent agents also have spent years building relationships with top brands, so it's a great way to work with renowned brands very easily. Video platforms. Host your showreel and portfolio on video platforms like YouTube, Whipster, and Adobe Behance. Websites like Behance allow you to create a profile to showcase your latest work, and even platforms like Vimeo have a hire button to have clients book you in. Social. Showcase your projects on social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and even TikTok. With social media, you could present your breakdowns of your process and the final work to spark curiosity so that other artists and fans can share your profile. The messaging feature is also great because you can open a dialogue with any potential leads, which you could then move on to email or a call to close the deal. Blogs. Create a blog, write about topics you're passionate about, and you can share this on platforms like medium.com, LinkedIn, or your own website with the relevant hashtags and themes to attract the exact audience that you want to work with. Maybe you want to write a blog about the visual effects used in the Marvel Avengers films, and you want to hashtag Disney Studios and anything else that's relevant that the client is likely to search for. You could then drive them to your website and have a call to action at the end of your blog with a contact form to book you in. Websites. Create a company or personal website where you showcase your personality, skills, values, and say who you want to work with. YouTube. Create a YouTube channel. YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world. Think about how you can create tutorials about your industry, breakdowns of your work, reviews of products or software. Remember to link your showreel and contact details in the video description. Podcasts. You could create a podcast discussing trends in your industry, projects that you've worked on, what you've learned during your freelancing journey. The list is endless. You could also be featured on someone else's podcasts, bringing in their listeners directly to you, which is a great way to easily grow your audience. And of course, email. Place your email publicly on all the relevant platforms and make it as convenient as possible for clients to contact you. Let's now take a look at Outbound. Similar to inbound, you can actually take each of the inbound methods and flip the script so that you're reaching out to the clients. For example, jobs boards. Most job board sites not only allow you to create your own profile for clients to find you, they also allow you to apply for briefs and jobs. Let's say you see a client that wants you for dates that you're not available for. You can take the company details and contact them directly to keep you in mind for any other projects coming up in the near future. The great thing about this is you know that the client is actively looking for freelancers and can now have you on their radar. On social, you can also contact clients on their official page. You could then build rapport by commenting on their social account, sharing their content, and tagging them in your posts to grab their attention. In addition to the inbound methods, you could also tap into a mailing list. This is creating a newsletter to inform your clients of your latest project you're working on, any exciting news, and what your availability is. This is great as your client has already pre-approved you by signing up to your mailing list. And secondly, you're already speaking over email, so they can hit reply and get the ball rolling. Introductions and referrals. Referrals are an incredibly powerful way to bring in work. Using LinkedIn, you can request referrals from your clients, or even Google reviews to present your latest testimonials. Other artists can refer you for work, or you can reach out to them and ask them for an introduction to any of their contacts. There are some pretty cool automations to this, and I share these templates and methods in our full course. Networking. We can't forget about networking, whether in person or online. Connecting with clients and other freelancers is key to any business. You can use platforms like meetup.com, Eventbrite to search for workshops, conferences, and even a local networking drinks. As you can see, there are countless options for you to be as creative as possible when it comes to connecting with your prospective client. From writing a personalized letter to connecting with anyone on LinkedIn to arrange a coffee with them in person. The trick to creating an abundance of options is to utilize both inbound and outbound strategies. I'd recommend for you to ask yourself, what stage are you at? Are you currently struggling to get 1 to 3 clients a month? Are you looking for more repeat business or maybe higher end clients? In other words, are you going for quality, quantity, or both? If your aim is to have a high quantity of clients, start with a wide and general funnel. So you may focus on 6 to 8 of these methods and draw in a higher volume from various sectors. However, if your goal is to have fewer but higher quality clients, you would want a narrow and specific funnel. For example, high-level brands or commercial clients tend to work with agencies and post-production houses, so you would focus on just those 2 areas. So adapt your strategy to suit your audience. I'd also highly recommend that you think about this one question. Where do your clients typically hang out? Do you want to work on sports campaigns? Well, maybe their biggest presence is on Instagram. So naturally, you would want to follow, comment, and direct message them on there. Maybe you want to work on short films and narrative pieces. So you'd want to network at film festivals and attend screenings to build relationships and hand out that business card.
Pale nimbus. White. Impressive.
In our full course Freelance Mastery, we have what's called the Client Tracker, which is an excellent way to track and manage all of your clients. This shows you instantly what methods are most successful so that you can focus more time and energy on those. Now that you have the sales funnel down, I wanted to also briefly share with you the client's journey. It's important to understand how the clients filter you out and in what sequence, so that you can be one step ahead of everyone else. Regardless of how you've engaged with the client, they will naturally go through these requirements as a bare minimum to book you in. Stage 1 is your showreel. It will assess the quality of your work, your previous clients and style, and see if you're up to the task. Second is skills. Does your skill set fit exactly with what they're looking for? If you pass those tests, you're now in a position of power. They want you, and now it's your job to find out if they're suitable for you. You'll then want to agree on the brief. What does the job involve? How many days are needed, and what is expected of you to deliver? Your rate. What are the payment terms? Typically asking you what is your day or project rate for this. Your availability. What days you're free to complete the project? Are they consistent days or flexible working hours? We go into much more detail in the full course, which also includes tools called the brief generator and the quote generator. They're designed to help you collect all of the client's requirements and then quote the project with minimal effort. So with this overview, it may sound initially like a lot of steps, but trust me, it's a breeze when you have this system in place, as it brings in clients your way without lifting a finger. Everything we've discussed in this video is just scratching the surface with how to discover and win clients. I've created Freelance Mastery, where I show you my methods on how I got world-renowned clients and how to create a system that does too. Along with all of the video lessons, resources, and PDFs, you also get access to our Freelancer Toolkit. These are tools to supercharge your workflow by automating processes like briefing clients, pricing yourself, setting up post-production projects, exporting your film to the correct platforms, and a ton more. You'll also get access to our VIP freelance community, where you can connect with other talented freelancers and have access to myself to help you on your freelancing journey. You'll also receive exclusive content, job opportunities, and be part of an awesome freelance family. I've also partnered with some incredible companies to give you exclusive discounts for equipment and liability insurance, freelance job platforms, accounting software, productivity tools, and more to come. If you're transitioning into the freelance world or can't commit to what most courses offer as live courses only, don't worry. You can access this course anytime on your schedule. Oh, and did I mention this course has a lifetime access that will include free updates with more content. You can access all of this by being a member of our Freelance Mastery course. If you don't want to invest in the full course, we have our mini courses, how to discover clients and how to win clients, which includes some of the tools and content. A coach once told me the best investment you can make is in yourself. So consider this, that the full course costs you what you'll make back in less than 2 days of freelancing and will help you generate income for the rest of your career. This is something I genuinely wish I had when I started out, to save countless hours of failing and getting burnt, and all of which could have been avoided with the right direction and guidance. There are so many benefits to being part of Freelance Mastery, and I'm so confident in this, I'm giving a 30-day full refund. Thank you so much for sticking with me till now. As a thank you, I'd love to offer you an exclusive discount that you won't find anywhere else. Click below to access this one-time only discount. So join me in Freelance Mastery today, and I cannot wait to help you on your freelancing journey.